Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today, I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap and my NBA day predictions. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below. Please watch more of my videos. Please and thank you. And comment down below your guys' favorite team is and tell me what team do you ship home. Alright? Now, I have a lot of things to say here in this video, and then we're going to move on for the games. Now, I'm not going to go all the way back and talk about the recap for like the normal games, just the NBA Cup predictions or the NBA recap for the NBA Cup. So yeah, it's going to be fast, and then we're going to move on for the games. Now, real quick, before we do move on to the games, I want to say one thing and one thing only. I want to say congratulations to Giannis Antetokounmpo for winning the $5,000 in the NBA Cup, because you went out there and you played amazing. Now, I want to say this again. Dame Adala, are you serious? Please tell me this is not you saying this, because you're not the type of person that will say this. Not that I know of. You said something after the NBA Cup media. You said, I'm not gonna say the whole thing. I'm just gonna say like you want fans to respect the coaches. Okay, now which coach are you referring to? Doc Rivers or Darvin Ham or the whole staff? Because we're not sitting here saying that nobody thinks the coaches in the Bucks are bad. I never said that. The only time I said was that Darvin Ham. I said a little bit here to Doc Rivers too. Don't get me wrong, Doc Rivers is too. But something happened with Doc Rivers and that coaching staff. They turned it around. But you said something about show them respect, and then I'm gonna not blow my money all on me. I'm gonna give some of my money to them because they deserve it too. Now. Yeah, Dame Adala, I think that's very nice, that's very respectful, because honestly, who doesn't want to share money with other people? Second of all, that should be yours, because it's not just the players getting the money, it's the whole team. The team is with the players, so the staff, the coaches, they're the team of you guys. So, in reality, they're getting money too. It's not just the players. The whole team is getting the money. Now, you know what else very shocked me? What else got me? And I thought it was true. You're going to sign a lifetime extension. Now, I want to say this loud and clear to you, Dame Adala. Does that mean you're going to stay with the Bucks, or are you signing with a brand for your shoes? I'm still confused, because you said I'm going to sign a lifetime contract. Now, I read it. I didn't know if it was with the Bucks or is it with the brand. Now, I'm hoping it's not with the Bucks, because Giannis, here we go. The Giannis is excited. I will talk about a lot here about Giannis, actually. I mean, I can't see Giannis being a Bucks for life. I don't see that happening. If he decides to be like that. Now, I read it. I heard what it said. But I did not know if he was talking about signing with the Bucks a lifetime or signing with his brand lifetime. It's two different things. Next time you say something, Dame Adala or any other superstar, finish your sentence. I'm not trying to sit here and bash any of you guys. I'm just being honest. Because if I was up there and I'm saying I'm signing a contract with something, I'm going to say I'm going to sign with the Bucks a lifetime, or I'm going to sign with my Nike or any other brand out there lifetime. But yeah, other than that, very good job, Bucks. Very good job, Giannis. Very good job, the whole team around, because they went out here and they played amazing. Now, I watched this game from first to fourth. No Chris Middleton. He was out with the sickness. Okay, there was no one of the Williamsons. He was out too. Now, the funny thing about it is I had one of the Williamson on my thumbnail, and I thought he would actually show up. He did not show up. Now, I feel stupid at the end of the day because I had him on my thumbnail. He doesn't deserve it if he wasn't playing. You know, somebody like Alex Caruso should deserve it. Shea, you know, he tried to ball out, but unfortunately he couldn't. They shut Shea down from first to fourth. Um, you know, I chose the Bucks to win this game, the NBA Cup in season, because not only because I'm a huge fan of Giannis, because I think this team for the Bucks, they're back. They're back, and nobody's realizing it. You know, and there's a lot of people out there still thinking the Bucks are not going to make it to the finals. And I'm thinking to them, I'm like, you think that? What made them come all the way up here to the NBA for the NBA Cup? Yeah, people are going to say it's the NBA Cup. Not a lot of people care about it. Actually, a lot of people do think about it. But I have one thing to people that love the NBA Cup and people who don't like the NBA Cup or where it's located at. Now, hey, Adam Silver, do me a favor. I felt like I talked a lot about you this year, but in reality, bro, you just need to get your job right, bro. You don't know what you're doing sometimes. Why is the NBA Cup in Las Vegas, Nevada? You can play it anywhere you want, but you decide to put it in Vegas. Speaking of Vegas, you know, in Las Vegas, Nevada, for the NBA Cup on, I think it was, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever the case may be, there was not a lot of seats. And I was kind of curious about that. I was watching it from first to fourth. I'm like, where's the fans? Is Las Vegas losing a lot of people? Like, they're leaving Las Vegas? Are they traveling? Or is Las Vegas doesn't have a lot of people usually? I thought Las Vegas had a lot of people out there. What makes the NBA Cup so amazing out there in Las Vegas for basketball? If you can't even show people to come watch your games, what is the point of having a game in Las Vegas? Can you have it somewhere else out of Las Vegas? I don't want a game in Las Vegas. Which, to be honest, they might keep it. Honestly, I don't want them to, but in reality, they might. And are you guys gonna is the NBA gonna keep doing this every year, or are they just gonna change it? Are they gonna change the NBA floor every single time? Because I remember the first time the Lakers and Pacers went, they had like a red and blue. That was not what I saw this year. I saw like a different color shaded floor. Now, I had it on my thumbnail, and I felt stupid at the end of the day, and I was like, I really want to change it so bad, but right when I change it, it's not going to look good. Because what if they change it again? So the NBA, are you guys going to change the logo almost every year? Because I thought it was going to be like last year, the NBA Cup. Red and blue. That's what I really thought it was going to be. You guys did good, actually. You guys had like the little corner sides, the red and blue. But the middle wasn't where the players were running. No, it was like a different color. And to be honest, and I'm gonna be honest with everybody on YouTube and all the basketball fans out there. And I like the NBA Cup, I really do, but I'm trying to get used to it. But let me say this for other people, and people might disagree, people might not disagree. People hate the NBA Cup. People hate it. People can't stand it. Now, people always ask me, what is this for? What does this mean? Like, why is the NBA trying to do this? Well, if you don't know, the NBA is losing a lot of viewerships. They're not a lot of people are watching their games. And somebody asked me, so they added the NBA Cup just to add more viewerships up, and I was like, probably, yeah. Why is it like that? And he's like, that's not going to get viewerships. That's just going to make it more like normal basketball. You're literally playing in a tournament, 4 teams, and you can't sit here and say that people are going to watch this. I mean, hey, so far it's catching players' eyes. I don't know about fan base's eyes. I like it. You guys tell me in the comments, do you guys agree with it or disagree with it? Me personally, I like it. I just think the NBA should just leave it out of Las Vegas. They should not have the Las Vegas in there for the NBA Cup. They should just move it because there was nobody in those bleachers, or there was nobody in those seats. Gonna be honest with you, nobody. It looked like it was a quiet area. You could literally read a book and you won't even get frustrated. That's how quiet it was. Also, second thing I want to say is leave the floor like the first time, like the red and blue. Don't change the color, because that's really pissing everybody off. I don't like that. You should just leave it at one floor. And then also, speaking of floor, NBA. I know this is going to be a hard no. I know this is going to probably piss you guys off, but I'm okay with it. Can we go back to the floor, the finals floor in 2016, where it actually showed the finals logo? Because since 2016, you guys have not had that. And I've noticed that. From 2016 all the way down to, I think it was 2000 and more than 2010 actually. It was more than. I just think anyways. I think Adam Silver should or maybe whoever does this. And if it's not Adam Silver, it's not Adam Silver. I don't care. But whoever makes this or whoever wants to make the floor design, put the finals logo on the floor. Because that looks like it's actually entertaining. You know how funny it would be actually for everybody that's an NBA fan? How funny would it be if you actually lost a lot of viewership in the NBA, all because you lost one little thing on the floor, the finals logo? How funny would it be if it was all that, and all you had to do was just put that back in, and everybody would be happy, everybody would be tuning in? But it's probably not. It's probably something else, which, to be honest, we all know what it is, and Adam Silver needs to fix it. And if you don't know what it is, I'm not telling you, because in reality, if you're a true basketball fan, you should know. But anyways, let's move on to the games today. We have a lot of games. As you guys can see, it is also a football day. It is Broncos Chargers. I'm very excited. I'm very, very nervous because of what's going to happen today. Hey, my friend, that's a Broncos fan. You ready for today? Bronco Nation, Charger Nation. Let's see what's going to happen on that field later today. Speaking of Chargers, are you guys getting a player back today? Joshua Dobbs. Are you guys getting him back today or no? I read it and said he was updated, but I didn't know if he was updated to practice or he's updated to play. I'll be so happy if we finally get our running back, because in reality, without Joshua Dobbs, we would not go nowhere. Or J.K. Dobbs, whatever the case may be. I can't wait for later today. Charger Nation, let's get excited. Bronco Nation, let's get excited, because in reality, it's going to be a good day. Hopefully, when the team I go for, or not go for, wins. In reality, Chargers go out here and win, because I am a Charger fan at the end of the day. Can't go against my favorite team. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Not that I know of. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't know if anybody saw. I'm pretty sure a lot of people saw, but it's not that much, I feel like. If you guys want to know, I made a video on it. I said it last night. Go down there in the comments, and if you guys are looking for GTA content, I made an update video on how to do the MLC to MLC, receive a free car, receive a free jet, and also I did a car-to-car merge glitch down there in the descriptions. I'm not gonna lie, that one actually took a long time to make. It's very easy. I'll probably make another video. But yeah, and it's basically a new video. Go ahead and watch it. Go ahead and do me a favor. Hit that like. Comment down below if you guys need help. And also if you guys do need help. Or if you guys can't subscribe to. Anyways, guys. Let's just get into the game. Basketball games. This is not game content. This is basketball content. So I just wanted to say that. Anyways, let's move on. LaMelo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, Wizards. Now, apparently there was some rumors going around in this one. Not the game, but the trade talks. Apparently, LaMelo Ball would join his brother in Chicago. Honestly, not gonna lie, that would actually be a good fit. People might think it's crazy of me saying that. That's actually a perfect fit. Might as well say that. I would want to see LaMelo Ball in Chicago jersey, in a Chicago jersey. Not gonna lie. You got Lonzo Ball, you got Kobe White, you got Vooch, you got Zach LaVine. Hey, maybe if Lonzo Ball or LaMelo Ball teams up with his brother in Chicago, I think they would actually ball out together. I'm just saying, brother to brother, they help out a lot. Regardless if you're playing with your brother or you're playing with teammates, it does not matter. I think it would be perfect for his brother to go to Chicago. I think that would be amazing, honestly. People might think it's crazy of him seeing out of a Charlotte jersey into a Chicago jersey. Chicago fans, you guys tell me in the comments. Are you guys really that desperate to go get his brother to be a Chicago Bulls player? Tell me that in the comments. Anyways, let's move on to the game. You got LaMelo Ball with Charlotte Hornets against Kyle Kuzma and the Wizards. Both of these teams right now, or one of these teams right now, are not on the right way. They have been on a bad losing streak. They have been embarrassed. They are like the Detroit Pistons, but instead, they are worse than the Detroit Pistons. Give me LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets to win this game. I just think they will go out here and probably make it neck and neck in this game, and then they'll probably pull it away. I will not be tuning into this one. I will not be watching this one. Alright, you got another terrible game. You got Jordan Clarkson against Tobias Harris and the Detroit Pistons. Now, to be honest, I want to say this loud and clear to everybody. This is like a battle of two worst teams on the court. You have both teams right now struggling. You have one team that is not even looking good. They should have won that last game one time, but they didn't. All because of a timeout. If anybody knows, go ahead and say it in the comments. I will not be saying it. Detroit Pistons, they have been in the same boat as the Washington Wizards. I will not be tuning into this one. I will not be watching this one. If anything happens, I will probably just talk about it in my recap tomorrow. I'm going to be taking none other than Tobias Harris and the Detroit Pistons to win this game. We'll see what's going to happen. Alright, you got this game here. The Oklahoma City Thunder. Shea Thunder against Paulo Banchero, Wagner Brothers, and the Orlando Magic. Now, the NBA Cup is over. They're done. They have been eliminated. The Milwaukee Bucks have moved on, and they won the $5,000. Do I think the Thunder's still going to go out here and play amazing? Absolutely. Now, regardless if the brothers do come back, or one of the brothers come back, or Paulo Banchero comes back, or whoever comes back, the two brothers or the one teammate, whoever comes back in this game, this is going to be a great game because you got two young teams going head to head. As I've always said it before, the Orlando Magic play like the Oklahoma City Thunder. They play amazing, they play fast, and they never want to lose in games. They want to try to fight to win. It's going to be a great game. I might tune into this one. Yeah. I'm going to go for none other than Shea and the Oklahoma City Thunder to win this one. Hey, Shea, I need you to go out here and do me a favor, bro. Go out here and drop 30 points, 40 points, whatever you can. Because I remember in the NBA Cup, bro, you could not make a single point. I don't care how many points you got in the NBA Cup. In reality, the Milwaukee Bucks were locking you down. And I'm shocked that they locked you down. So, yeah. Might tune into this one and see what happens. Alright, you got this one here. You got Cam Johnson, Ben Simmons against RJ Barrett and the Toronto Raptors. Now, Dennis the Menace he's left the Brooklyn Nets locker room into the Golden State locker room. He has left. I'll talk about that here in a little bit. This should not be a great game. This should not be a fun game. I'm going for none other than Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets to win this one. Alright, we got this one right here. We got Chicago versus Celtics. Now, this should not be a shocker. Give me Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics to win over Zach LaVine and the Chicago Bulls. I think Celtics will come in here, dominate, and then they'll go home. That's it. Simple as that. They will relax. To them, this is light work to them. And to be honest, give me Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics to win. Alright, you got this one right here. Now, there's some news in this one. I wanted to mention it, but I forgot. So, is what I've been reading, what I've been hearing. This is from Bleacher Report, and I'm guessing everybody else. I know I'm probably late on this, but it's fine. I'm not that late on it. But apparently, there's rumors and there's speculations where CJ McCollum, Zion Williamson, and Brandon Ingram will be on the trading block. They will be moving on from the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, there's some other players in there that is like Trey Murphy and a few other players will not be traded from the Pelicans. They will be staying with the Pelicans. So you're going to get rid of your big stars in New Orleans that have been balling out, except for one of them, Zion Williamson. Honestly, I have some suggestions of where Zion, BI, and CJ McCollum should move on to. We'll be making a video about that, or talking about it. Not making a video about it, talking about it. Maybe in this one. But first, I want to say this loud and clear. So DeJounte Murray is going to be out there by himself in New Orleans, or is he on the trade block too? I didn't hear him on the trade block. So he's staying in New Orleans with Trey Murphy. So he's out there in New Orleans. So he's good. But the other three, CJ, Zion, BI. Now, first off, CJ, where do I think you should end up? Honestly, I got some teams in my mind. First, probably not going to be a shocker. You probably won't even end up there. Houston Rockets. Maybe Utah, maybe Washington. But in reality, CJ, you should go to a team that actually will help you win. You know? And when you came over to New Orleans, I thought this team would let you get wins. But no, they will not get wins without you. And to be honest, bro, I felt like you were mostly on the bench at this time. So, yeah. Honestly, I could see you in a Denver Nuggets uniform. Imagine you go to Denver with Russell Westbrook, Nikola, and Porter. But speaking of Porter, Porter's on the block market too, is what I've been reading too. From the Denver Nuggets, he's on the block too of getting traded. We'll see if that's true or not. I'm still looking for that one. But if Porter does move on from the Denver Nuggets, it's not looking good. Because that's how you know this team is going to be struggling that bad. You do got Aaron Gordon, but Aaron Gordon, he plays amazing, but still, he gets hurt sometimes, I feel like. So, yeah. But anyways, next one, Zion Williamson. You know where I want you to end up. And I'm not going to stop until I see you in the jersey. New York Knicks, bro. I want to see you out there in New York with Jalen Brunson, Karl-Anthony Towns, and the whole New York Knicks squad. Because when you're in that blue and orange, you're gonna be like, I love playing in New York. I'm gonna be a New York Knick for life. Honestly, a lot of people think you're going to the Lakers. You are not going to the Lakers. I don't want you to go to that terrible franchise team because they're gonna destroy your NBA career. Don't do that. Because we already know a bunch of players that went to the Lakers and their season was almost done. Yeah. BI, let's talk about you real quick. You too, they're talking about you going to the Lakers too. I'm not just saying that. I'm being honest. You were going to the Lakers. There's like 78% you going to the Lakers. 25% for Zion Williamson to end up as a Laker. And then CJ McCollum, 0% because he did not want to go to LA. But if you go to the Lakers, BI, they're gonna throw you like what they did to D'Angelo Russell. Like, look, everybody doesn't like D'Angelo Russell already. So if you say you're going to LA, you need to ball out. Like, you're going to actually show up as Michael Jordan. You're going to ball out like Michael Jordan. That's what you need to do. Because you've been balling out in New Orleans. I want you to ball out if you go to LA. In reality, I don't want you to go to LA. I do want to see you in a Warriors uniform. I don't know why. I want to see you in that Warriors uniform. CJ McCollum, I want to see you in to be honest, bro, I want to see you in a Mavs uniform. Mavs, that would be nice. But to be honest, we'll see what's going to happen. But the main one I want to see is Zion in the New York Knicks uniform. That's the first one I want to see. Because once he's in that, it's over. It's done. The league is over. If Zion Williamson doesn't get hurt, it's over. We'll see if it's true or not. If any of these players do get traded. But we'll see. But anyways, you got DeJounte Murray, Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, regardless if they're playing or not, against Jalen Green and the Rockets. The Rockets did play against the Warriors, and they won that game, and then they played against the Thunder, and then they lost. Still, I think they will give it their all. I'm going to go for none other than Jalen Green and the Rockets. Pelicans fans, Pelicans players, you guys do not have a chance in this game, regardless if you have all your starters back in this one or not. I think the Rockets will pull it out, and I think they will try to get their momentum back in this one. Give me Jalen Green and the Rockets. Alright, you got this one here. As I just mentioned it, I'm going to talk about it. You got Dennis the Menace, Dennis Schroeder, whatever you want to say, as a Golden State Warriors. And if people are curious what number he's going to be, not number 17 like he always was, number 78. You know, a reporter asked him, what number are you going to be for the Warriors? He said, I know you want to be number 17, but you can't. He said, I think I'm going to be number 78 because it's backward. Which I don't know. Or sorry, not 78, 71. My bad. He wants to be number 71. Honestly, I don't know how am I going to see you in that number 71. I've always seen you in that number 17. It's going to feel weird seeing you in a number 71. I don't know where I got 78 from, honestly. 71 is what I meant to say. But yeah, we'll see how you do on your first day, your first debut as a Golden State Warriors. You are going to be playing out there with Steph Chef, Draymond Green, Kevon Looney, Andrew Wiggins, full Warriors. Now, you need to go out here and ball out like you did for the Brooklyn Nets. And I really mean that because Dennis the Menace, I think you are a very good player. You have a lot of good talent. You know, the thing about the NBA trade is when a team sees you very good, and then when they choose you on their team, you just fall off. I don't know why. And I'm not just talking about this for the Warriors, the Lakers, or any other trade out there. I'm talking about all of them. Because they see you balling out for that team, and then they pick you up for the trade block, and then all of a sudden, when you get traded and you come play, give it a few weeks, give it a few seasons, you're gonna get like you're not gonna be the same player as you was when you were on that other team, you know. And that's just me. I feel like that's weird in my opinion. You need to show that momentum where you played for that team into the next team, because in reality, you're playing for the same league, just different jerseys and different superstars. So yeah, that's all I want to say. But anyways, this will be a great game. This is going to be a fun game. You got number 12, Ja Morant, against number 30, Steph Chef and the Warriors. I'm going for, it's going to be a very hard prediction. But I got to go with, because the Warriors are going to have like probably a off night with Dennis the Menace, because he's got to make his debut. He's got to fit into the group. Ja Morant wants to back up against losing against the Lakers. And the Warriors want to get backed up from losing to the Rockets. Both of these teams came off of a hard L. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great day. I'm going to be going for none other than Steph Chef and the Warriors to win this one. Ja Morant and the Grizzlies. I showed you guys last game, and guess what? You guys embarrassed me. You guys made me look like you guys were not a team. And I know what Ja Morant's going to say. Yeah, we're going to bounce back. We're going to go out here and play the Warriors like it's our last game. But to be honest, bro, we'll see how the Warriors do tonight, because they are adding in a new player, Dennis the Menace. So we'll see how fast he falls into his group and into his role. I can't wait. I'll be tuning into this one. So, alright, you got this one right here. You got Ice Trae, Hawks versus Victor and the Spurs. Now, to be honest, will this be a great game? Hopefully. Will I be tuning into this one? Probably not. But if anything happens spectacular, I will tune into it. Or I'll look it over the NBA recap. I'm going for none other than Ice Trae and the Atlanta Hawks to win this one. I think they will go out here and, go out here and ball out. Even then, when Victor and the Spurs are back, but still, I think Ice Trae will somehow, in some way, pull it through. Alright, we got our last few games, and then we're going to move on. Now, this is going to be a great game. The reason why I say that, you got Luka Magic against the Honey Bun, James Harden. You got Klay Thompson against, no Kawhi Leonard, to be honest. No Paul George. So who else can you say that's a big man for the Flippers? Now, let me say this loud and clear. Of course, I'm going with Luka Magic. I'm going with the Dallas Mavericks to pull in this one. You got Kyrie Irving. You got Klay Thompson. You got Luka Magic. How great can this game be? Give me none other than Luka and the Mavs to win this one. I just think they will go out here and get this win. And even if the Flippers go out here and lose, that's even better. That will make my day. That will be a cherry on top for me. The Flippers need to go out here and lose. keep that momentum of losing. All right, Dallas, or not Dallas Flippers. Yeah. All right, you got Tyrese Halliburton Pacers versus Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. Regardless of Kevin Durant or all the stars playing this game, will this be a great game? No, it will not. It will not be a fun game. It will not be a great game. I'm going for none other than give me Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns to win this one. I think they will go out here and get this win. I mean, to be honest, if the Phoenix Suns go out here and lose like I did last time, I'm going to be embarrassed. Because I don't want them to go out here and lose to Tyrese Halliburton and the Pacers. The Pacers suck. Alright? So, let's move on. Alright, you got this game here. The battles of the teams. Now, before I move on, this is a former face into this team. Karl-Anthony Towns will be playing against his former team. DiVincenzo will be playing against his former team. Alright? Now, this will be a great game. This will be a fun game. I will be tuning into this game right here. Front and center, my eyes will be glued onto the screen. Because I love watching a battle go head to head when you get traded from that former team. You got Ant-Man, Minnesota Timberwolves against Jalen Brunson in the New York Knicks. Big Body Brunson is what people want to call him. Now, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. That's a good name. That's a very good name. I got a lot of names for a lot of players, but sometimes I don't be saying it all of them. But Big Body Brunson, that's you know who made that name actually? Big Perk. Big Perk made that, and to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty good. He did good on that one. But nobody is better than my name. I made a name for all these other players out here. Main one I love is the Honey Bun, James Harden. So, yeah. But Big Body Brunson against Ant-Man and Timberwolves. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a fun battle on the court. I can't wait. I'll be tuning into this one. I'm going for none other than... Because the reason... Before I move on to say my prediction, the reason why I say the team I'm about to say, they're going to go out here and act like they don't need him. That's what they're going to do. And speaking of the face, one other former player, and I forgot, not Karl-Anthony Towns, Julius Randle will be playing against his former team also, the New York Knicks. I almost forgot about that. I don't know why I didn't say that either. So basically, you have 3 players playing against his former teams. You got DiVincenzo, you got Karl-Anthony Towns, and you got Julius Randle playing against their former teams. Alright, so Julius Randle was playing against the New York Knicks because he was a New York Knicks last season. You got DiVincenzo and Karl-Anthony Towns playing for the Timberwolves last season, playing against each other. So, yeah. This will be a great game. This will be a fun game. I'm going for none other than Ant-Man and the Timberwolves to win this one. Now, I really want to go for Big Body Brunson, but I felt like the Timberwolves need it more. So, yeah. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So, you got Anthony Davis, Los Angeles Lakers against De'Aaron Fox and the Kings. The last time I chose the Kings, they always embarrassed me. So, yeah. I'm going for none other than Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers to win. The Kings are not that good this season. They have been struggling left and right. So, yeah. Last game of the night, or last game of the afternoon, if I'm correct. Let's get up to it. Find it real quick. If I can get to it. Nope, that's it. No, actually, no. Denver Nuggets. You got the last game of the night. You got DeAndre Ayton, Portland Trailblazers against Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. I'm going for none other than Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets to win. I think go out here and make this game boring for everybody. Give me Denver Nuggets, Nikola Jokic and the Denver. Anyways, guys, that is my NBA predictions and my NBA recap. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down. Please watch more of my videos and comment down below what you guys what team do you will win today. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.